Hi, and welcome to FPL First, giving you the latest news, reviews, and tips on everything EPL and FPL. Thanks for joining me in this episode for the Game Week 2 review of the EPL and FPL coming up. To begin with, let's take a look at the EPL's round 2 results. The opening fixture of the weekend saw a goalless draw with the Cardiff keeper in inspired form by saving a last-minute penalty from Kennedy. Everton and Leicester recorded their first win of the season, with Bournemouth and Chelsea maintaining a 100% record. Watford and Man City made it 2 out of 2 on Sunday, with Brighton defeating Man U in a surprising defeat. Liverpool managed to defeat a well-drilled Crystal Palace team to give them 2 wins of the season. This leaves Arsenal, Fulham, West Ham and Huddersfield yet to record a win this season, something that will surely worry supporters of these teams. Next, let's take a look at the best game of the weekend, where we head to Stamford Bridge, whereby Chelsea hosted Arsenal in what was promised to be an exciting fixture, and it was what it turned out to be. With a total of 39 shots on goal, this game was one for the attacking players to thrive on, and maybe one for the defenders to not look back proudly on. In a game that Chelsea dominated and were by far the better team for the majority of the game, the most clear-cut chances actually fell to Arsenal, with Iwobi, Aubameyang and Mkhitaryan all missing from the 6-yard box. In the end, Chelsea won 3-2, with Hazard coming off the bench for a consecutive week and completely changing the dynamics of the game, with Arsenal's Aubameyang firing blanks. In the post-match commentary, Sarri said of the game, "In this period for us, it's not easy to gain points. 3 points is an important target for us." Also, he said, "We did very well for 75 minutes, but inside that, 15 minutes were horrible." In contrast, Arsenal's new manager Emery suffered his second defeat in charge and said, "It is clear the result was not good for us, but the process is continuing." He added, "Today, one thing in the first half is the reaction after 2-0, and also the efficiency. We had chances to more score in the first half." Obviously what he meant by this is the chances that Aubameyang, Mkhitaryan and Iwobi all missed just before the half-time break. Clearly something playing on his mind. Overall, it is Sarri who has settled down better of the two managers, it has to be said. However, an argument could be made that he has inherited a team with greater players and more experience, compared to what that was left for Emery when Wenger left. Next, let's take a look at the shock of the weekend. In a game most thought was going to be comfortable for Man United, they lost to a Brighton side who on the day took their chances, something that cannot be said for their opponents who struggled to get shots away in open play. The game was dominated by Man United, but it was a lapse in concentration that led to 3 sloppy goals, which ultimately led to their defeat. However, let's not take any credit away from Brighton, who put a good performance in and all in all deserved the win. After the game, Brighton manager Chris Hughton, who in my opinion is a very underrated manager in the EPL, said, "I thought we were very good. It was a victory we deserved." He further added, "There is not a player that didn't play well. To get that result with the quality they have, you have to put in a good performance." In contrast, Manchester United manager Jose Mourinho, who has been in the press a lot recently due to the Pogba links with Barcelona, said about his team performance, "We were punished by the mistakes we made. And also, we made incredible mistakes in some crucial moments, mistakes that killed us." It is not sure what the future holds for Mourinho and United, but you can be sure that Brighton under Hughton will likely do well this season, so things are looking up for them. Moving on to Game Week 2's best player, it was Aguero who stole the show, and I hope you took my advice in Game Week 2's preview by making him your captain. A surprise inclusion in this week's best performers is Cardiff goalkeeper Etheridge, who got himself 16 points, meaning him and Aguero has both acquired the same amount of points this season. Not bad for a 4.5 million rated player. Cook is another surprising inclusion and would be good to see how he does in the near future. Be sure to look out for a video I will be creating soon talking about my player watch for Game Week 3, including all the players in this list. Next is the top scorer of the week, and he needs no introduction. If you had him as your captain, you would have scored a cool 40 points, or if you opted to play the triple captain this week, then a massive 60 points. If this was the case, then you would have likely overtaken 30 players in your leagues who went with Salah as captain this game week. I know I did. Should he remain as captain for Game Week 2? I will give my answer to that question in my Game Week 3 preview later on in the week. If we take a closer look at Aguero's stats, it is quite impressive just how good he is and the influence he has on the Man City attack. First, he had 9 shots this week, something some teams can't even achieve collectively, and also managed to put 4 of those on target. If we look at his expected goals and assists, we can see that he surpassed this with his hat-trick and assists against Huddersfield, and also meant he collected 82 bonus points in game, meaning he came first for receiving the maximum 3 game week bonus points added to his total point tally. Overall, it has to be said that this was a world-class performance by Aguero, and he has made a case for me to make him my captain for the next game week. Next, I want to talk about my hero of the week. Not many people would have thought about this goalkeeper going into their team, but with another penalty save in game week 2 and an impressive 6 saves, Etheridge picked up another 3 bonus points and helped Cardiff to maintain their impressive home form from last season. He sure should be a player that could pick up a lot of points in a rotation system, putting Etheridge in for all of Cardiff's home games and another keeper for when they play away. Anyway, thanks for watching this Game Week 2 review. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to give a thumbs up and share the content with your friends, and obviously, if you are new here, subscribe to the channel for future content being released on a weekly basis. I have also just started a Twitter poll online, so please be sure to follow and vote in that. Until next time, my name is Joe, and this has been FPL First.